Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Phi and this is Money Philosophy. Welcome back to another day of Tesla technical analysis. But first we should go over some more details that recently unveiled in the Tesla crash that killed 2 men in the city of Spring, Texas. If you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I am a growth stock investor and I have been an investor in Tesla since 2014. I am also a swing trader of option and I am here to share with you my investing and trading journeys. Without further ado, let's jump right into the news outlet. So there has been some inconsistencies in the news reporting the accident. For example, CNBC on Sunday, April the 18th reported that firefighters reportedly used 32,000 gallons of water and spent hours suppressing the fire that resulted from the electric vehicle crash. Hours, okay? And here a reporter from KPRC2 Devon also indicated that firefighters say they had to call Tesla to figure out how to oust the place. However, Teslarati reported that the Texas fire chief slams inaccurate Tesla crash coverage with first-hand details on Model S fire. And it is fascinating because the fire chief had completely different account of the events compared to the media. So let's review. The reports from both local and national media outlets emerged, citing the statements of Harris County Precinct 4 Constable Mark Herman, who remarked that police were 100% certain that there were no one in the driver's seat of the Model S that crashed. Herman also commented that Tesla fire was so severe that it took over 30,000 gallons of water in 4 hours to extinguish the flames from the crash, and that firefighters had to reach out to the EV maker Tesla for help in battling the fire. And now even the reports about Tesla fire has been thrown in question by the man whose team extinguished the blaze, no less. In a statement to the Houston Chronicle, Palmer Buck, the fire chief for the Woodlands Township Fire Department, noted that, contrary to some reports in the media, the Tesla Model S fire did not burn out of control for 4 hours. Interestingly enough, Buck remarked that his team actually managed to put down the fire within 2 to 3 minutes. So there's a huge contrast between 4 hours and 2 to 3 minutes. This is not 2 minutes to 5 minutes inaccuracy. This is hours and minutes inaccuracy. So I'm very perplexed with the media right now for reporting something that the fire chief of the town confirmed with first-hand knowledge that his team only took 2 to 3 minutes, which was enough for authorities to see that there were occupants in the vehicle. After these first 2 to 3 minutes, it was only a matter of keeping the batteries as cool as possible by pouring small amount of water into the damaged battery pack. In the Twitter community, this gentleman on April the 18th, right after the accident happened, replying to the Wall Street Journal report, indicated that this doesn't make sense. There are safety measures in place with the autopilot seat is weighted to make sure that there is a driver. Hands must be on steering wheel every 10 seconds or it disengages. Autopilot doesn't go over the speed limit, which is impossible. Research, please. To which Elon Musk responded, "Your research as a private individual is better than professionals at Wall Street Journal. Data log recovered so far show Autopilot was not enabled and this car did not purchase full self-driving. Moreover, standard Autopilot would require lane lines to turn on, which the street did not have." So the current investigation is still ongoing, but it seems to start telling us the story that it is not the autopilot issue, it is not the full self-driving issue. And for that reason, I am not concerned as an investor in Tesla. I never have been. I don't think accidents like these would be doom and gloom to Tesla. It just needs some time to unwind. Of course, the various federal agencies will jump in to investigate, as it has been for the last 24, 27 different accidents, and it's completely understandable. These accidents are tragic, and so investigations are in order. But in this particular example, based on circumstantial evidence that I can see here, I don't think it's an autopilot problem. It is definitely not an FSD problem. Let's take a look at chart here. At the time of this recording, it is 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12 noon Pacific Standard Time. Tesla started out the day really strong, and for the first hour, it moved up consistently, hitting the high of the day of about $737. And then it retraced back to the pivot line, dipped through the pivot, and touched the middle pivot line here of approximately $710, and then has been consolidating since. It is not amazing in terms of volume. We are at 86% and we still have 1 hour to go, so it is only average volume. I do think that in the next couple of days the volume is going to pick up, but for right now the volume does not impress me. Let's move to the daily chart. If Tesla ends the day here, which is approximately $717, it is a very weak candle. This morning when it went up to about 736 and had it ended the day there, it would have been a very good reversal candle, but as right now it is retracing back to 717 and the candle does not look very good. It does look to be somewhat of an indecision candle, but it also could be a failed rocket launch, and I don't really like it as a bull. For the stock to break out in either direction, we need volume and momentum. Right now, we don't have either. I think investors and traders are waiting and seeing what kind of details coming out of the investigations in the next few days, and so there hasn't been any major trades on this. Here's the hourly chart. Also look very much vanilla to me. Doesn't really give me any indication either way. The RSI does move up a little bit. If I have to bet, I would lean on bullish side, but it is not enough evidence to say that the stock gonna move up quick. Tomorrow, I think the range is probably between 733 and 695. However, these pivots line are based on price actions of the last 2 days. And so because the last 2 days we did not have major movement, so the pivot lines only reflect 730 something to 695. I do think that a few of you have asked me on trading techniques for Tesla leading into earnings. I could tell you that buying Tesla calls or puts before earnings are very expensive. The risk is really high, and before earnings, the premiums are often inflated. And if the stock doesn't do anything after earnings, the vast majority of your premium will evaporate. To me, that's a much higher risk trade. So I usually wait until after the earnings come out in order to make the trade. If there are certain setups that meet my requirement, I will jump in and I'll definitely share my thoughts with you guys. But for right now, I'm staying put, as in I'm not touching options. I'm just waiting for the right opportunity to trade Tesla and to scalp. There are many opportunities this week. If you see it hit support, it will probably bounce from there. If you see it hit resistance, it's probably go back down from there. My position though is that I'm waiting for a mother lode trade. So it is not the time for me to enter right now. If you do enter, comment down below and I'll do my best to help you with my thought. But for me, I'm waiting until after earnings to make my trade if there is a opportunity presents. So this is it for this video. I hope you find the information helpful. As always, please comment down below if you like these types of video. I would love to give you more update on Tesla. I look at Tesla stock and Tesla news every day. I'd love to share my thoughts and analysis with you guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in tomorrow's episode.